Do you wave your terrible towel when Renegade plays? Reach for a tasty cake when JJ shouts, "He scores!" Does the sound of an F1 engine make your heart race? Doing push-ups with a Nittany Lion after a TD? Then lend us an ear, and we will share the exhilaration of Steelers football, the excitement of Flyers hockey, the nail-biting finishes of F1, and the pride when we yell, "We are Penn State." Welcome to the Steel Flyers Show, the strangest combination of sports fandom since pineapple was put on pizza. Welcome to the Steel Flyers Show, and we're here to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers losing to the Buffalo Bills on the Sunday Night Football game. And I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit starting to be worried here, sort of. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Thanks for clicking on over. Please hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate all that. We're going to probably get into some things here, and by all means, please let me know what you guys think in the comments. I might say some things here that you might disagree with, and I might say some things here that you might agree with. So, let's start off with some of the good. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers for breaking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers record for most consecutive games with a sack. Now the Pittsburgh Steelers are the number one team with that. Congratulations. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers for making the playoffs to this year. Okay, that's the good. Notice there wasn't a lot of good. Okay. 2 games in a row we lost. The week before we lost to Washington. And this week we lose to Buffalo. This one here is a little bit more understandable. Buffalo is a little bit more of a better team record-wise. I really have a hard time with what the Steelers are doing, though. I'm really having a hard time with what the coaching staff is doing. They're saying one thing and then doing something else. The coaching staff comes out and says that they're going to feature a player, and then that player's not featured. Okay. The coaching staff is having issues where last week, for example, against the Washington team, we're on the 0-yard line, and what happens? We come away with nothing. I'm sorry, but after the third attempt for missing the 0 foot, and then the coaching staff and the team calls a play where they send a offensive lineman out there to catch a pass out into the flat who has never caught a ball, and then we walk away with nothing. Look, I have a hard time with these particular types of decisions. I have a hard time with the way the clock is being managed. I'm having a hard time with the way plays are being called. Coach Tomlin always talks about putting team in situational football. Well, you just had 2 games where you were in situational football and you utterly didn't make it happen. Okay, so I don't know what more situational football can you be in than being down and having to come back and win, and then still being able to discipline players. Deontay Johnson had 4 or 5 targets this past game and was not able to pull all of them in, and subsequently we didn't see him after that. James Washington was inserted into the lineup and proceeded to catch touchdown pass. Why isn't number 13 being targeted more? I don't understand that. Chase Claypool was sitting on the sidelines during a time when the team really could have used him, in my opinion. Keep in mind now, these are all my opinions, okay? I feel that I've watched enough football, and I played for like 11 years, not professionally by any means, and I'm not strapping it up with these guys by any stretch, but I've watched enough football to kind of be able to see what I'm calling it the way I see it. Okay, so that's just basically what all I'm doing here. And it doesn't seem like we're using the right players for the right situation. It doesn't seem like we're targeting the right players for the right situation. It doesn't seem like the right players are on the field for the particular down and distance that they should be on there for. I'm going to continue to harp on this, and I'm going to continue to ask this and say this, but why is a 39-year-old quarterback with a surgically repaired elbow throwing the ball more than 40 times a game? I'm having a hard time with that, folks. Really, I am. Not when we have the plethora of running backs that the Steelers possess. I mean, seriously, Jalen Samuels is a good running back. James Conner, Benny Snell, McFarland. McFarland didn't even dress yesterday. I don't know if he's injured or on the COVID list. I don't know, but he didn't even dress, and we barely saw Snell and James Conner sat on the bench for a period of time, and then I just don't understand. I don't get it. Okay, what the frack is going on here, people? Why is a team that was able to rattle off 9 wins and look really good doing it, and now suddenly in the last couple weeks are trying to figure out who they are, don't know what identity they have, and okay, look, I am going to say this. Pittsburgh has gone without a bye week. Pittsburgh has not really had any time off, which is needed during the season. Not just for injuries, but for the players refreshed. That bye week, they get to go home. They get to be away from the facilities and team and get to be with their families and things of that nature. And that didn't happen for the Pittsburgh this year. And then playing so many games in such a stretch of period of time where you can tell the players are very tired. And also, this is a very short week, too, because they played Sunday night and then they'll play again Sunday. But still, that it's not the normal, it's still kind of a shorter week for them anyway. So I'm not trying to make excuses. Look, when we were 11-0, I put out a video that said we don't care, and I still don't care, but I think somebody else should be caring, because this is not how you win games. This is not how you lift up Lombardi trophies, okay? Look, there's no such thing as a perfect season. I understand the Dolphins in 72, they had a perfect record, and they were able to win every single game all the way up to the Super Bowl. But that was by far a perfect season. Because, as you recall, in the third game, their starting quarterback went down. What? They finished the whole rest of the season with their second-string quarterback, and Greasy didn't even come back in until the Super Bowl. So that was not a perfect season, even though they had a perfect record. So this was never going to be a perfect season for Pittsburgh, even though we were 11-0 and, whatever. Never going to be a perfect season, but it would have been nice to have a perfect record. No matter what, we're in the playoffs. So go Pittsburgh. That's great. What are you going to do from now until then? It's like that gut check time when the Steelers were 7-5 going into that Super Bowl year, and Coach Cowher just erased everything off the whiteboard and said, all right, we're going to focus on the Chicago Bears was the next game at the time. You know what I mean? So that's what we need to do. Pittsburgh Steelers need to erase that whiteboard and say, this is a team next. You can see players are thinking before they catch the ball. You can see it. You can see them scanning the field, looking where they're going to try to run before they even have the ball in their hands. You can see it. These are the kinds of things that are coaching issues. The fact that a receiver runs a route on an 8-yard, we need 8 yards, and they're running a 4-yard route. Why is it like that? Well, that's a scheme issue, in my opinion. That's situational football that you're failing at. It's 3rd and 8, and you're only running a 4-yard. I don't get it. I'm missing it. Somebody help me understand. You can call me old, don't care, whatever. But I'm missing it here. Okay. I'm not very pleased with the way the Steelers have been playing. The defense has relatively been stepping up for the most part. They're breaking a little bit more than just bending. But, look, they're missing guys. They're missing very key guys, very good, talented guys. I'm not saying that Madhu is not a good player. I'm not saying that at all. And really love how Highsmith has been playing. Man, that guy, really like that kid. Great rookie. Great pick for Pittsburgh. And I really like Williamson coming on strong, too, the guy that we got from from the Jets. Now that he's been in the system now a little bit longer, he's starting to be able to make plays, and as he's getting more acclimated and things of that nature. So Pittsburgh has time to right the ship. Pittsburgh has time to fix what's broken. Pittsburgh has time to still take the reins and be the team that they think they should be or could be. Maybe. Is the coach going to be able to take care of things? I hope so. I'm not very pleased with certain coaching staff members. I'm not advocating for anybody to lose their job by any stretch of the word, but I really believe that the offensive coordinator who came from being a quarterback's coach should go back to that. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. Players are not put in situations where they can be successful, and situational football has been a failure in the last 8 quarters, if you ask me. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to that. Look, adversity can only breed good things. When you get down, the best thing you can do is pick yourself up and get better. I think Pittsburgh has the opportunity to do so with the next few opponents coming up. We really need these couple of wins in order for Pittsburgh to be where they want to be. They really need to take care of business here in the next couple of weeks and win these next couple of games. I think we can do that. I think Pittsburgh is able to strap it up and do what they need to do. So we're hoping that that's what the case is, because we definitely like seeing wins more than we like seeing losses. So that's all I got. Just remember, folks, stay safe, stay strong, and hang tough.